Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to high school girls basketball 2022-2023. I'm your host, Greg Peters, alongside the rest of the Benchwarmer broadcast crew, Melissa Wilson, Justin Wilson, and Jenna Peters on the camera. Ellsworth and River Falls Junior Varsity teeing it up as we speak. They just tipped the ball, and we're 12 seconds into the season. Wildcats, Melissa opening up in a little man-to-man.
Yep.
On the court for the Wildcats, number 32, Maggie Johnson. We got a couple of... We got Addie Tim and Maddie Vitt going to be playing a little double action. They're going to be doing a little JV, little varsity.
Sure.
And Maddie Vitt is fouled, and she's going to go to the line for 2 shots. That foul was on number 15, Kelly Larson. It's her first, team first. 7:20. We're just 40 seconds in. Maddie Vitt hits her first free throw. Melissa, how was the offseason for you, girl?
Offseason was good. Lots and lots of softball and football in our family. And so it's good to be back inside, where it's controlled temperature. I know what I wear. I'm going to be just fine. I don't have to wear layers.
The Ellsworth JV has some numbers that are awry and askew.
Yeah.
There's the Jolly Rancher, Kaylin Jallowitz. Shot a little long, rebounded by number 10, Abigail Michaels. I don't have 31, Melissa, so we'll have to track down that number.
Okay. I can maybe check with the varsity here in a little bit. How was your off season, Greg?
It was fabulous.
Good.
In for the Panthers right now, number 10. They have 2 number 10s. First game for the Benchwarmer broadcast. We got started just a hair late, but I think we'll be okay. And
well, Greg, we were on time. You just weren't able to talk yet.
So if that was purposely done, then we were good.
Yes.
But the person that typed up the rosters here, they have some stuff going on with the Panther rosters. There's 2 number 10s, no 31. We're going to do our best. We'll go check it out, Melissa, at the...
I can go check it out here in a minute.
Did she make that first free throw?
Addie Tim for 3.
And the
No.
The Riptide. Rip City from Addie Tim.
Nice looking shot there. Was she on the line? Is that 2 points?
No, I think they called that a 3.
They did call it a 3? Okay.
They don't have the times working, but the score's not.
Correct. So I think she made that 1 free throw, but I'm not sure.
There's a 3-point attempt.
Ooh.
By number 11, that's Bella Friesen. No good. She gets a rebound, goes in, up off the glass, no good. Going to be rebounded by Kelly Larson. And she kicks it out back to Nyla Wilford. And the Panthers set up shop here on a Tuesday night, November 15th, in the fighting city of Ellsworth, Wisconsin.
Well, and I think maybe those girls with the purple stripe down the side are also double rostered and coming on varsity. So that might be a way that we can figure out who's who.
Well, I know there's no 31 on the varsity either, though. That was my.
Oh, that's a good point.
That was my
nice
next
job, Greg.
I did some deducing and came up.
The process of elimination didn't work.
Well, there's 2 rosters, so I just went to the other one.
We've got Ian Sticked in the house helping the scorekeeper maybe figure out what's going on here.
Boy, that 3-pointer by the Riptide Addie Tim.
It looked good.
Good-looking shot. I was driving south with my cousin bringing a vehicle down to Florida a few weeks ago, and came up with the nickname of the London Fog and Riptide in the car on the way down.
Riptide's the first time I've heard that tonight.
Rip City from the Riptide. One other piece of news for Wildcat girls basketball. You may remember Hannah Bragger helped the Wildcats to Ian Sticks. It was his first year coaching. He's in year 10 now, if you can believe that. But in his first year as a head coach, and I believe it was 2014, 15. Anyway, it was Hannah Bragger at that time. She helped take the Wildcats to the state tournament. And now her name is Hannah Walkler, and she is first-year teacher at River Falls High School, and she's helping Coach Dickdout and head coach for the junior varsity team. So definitely glad to have Hannah Wackler back in River Falls. She was teaching at Bruce last year up by Rice Lake.
Okay. Yeah, great to have her back, not only with the district, but the program. And she can definitely teach these girls a lot about basketball. Now, did Hannah play in college?
She was a Falcon, UWRF.
Yes. Yes, she was.
She went to UWRF and played as a Falcon. Great story about Hannah, too, and I think is a great person to have with it. So, when you're playing youth basketball, and I think she was on the – I know she was on the B team in 8th grade. So how many girls,
sure.
I'm done, I'm going to go play something else. And she's not only stayed, and she ended up being outstanding.
And played
college.
Yeah. It's a great story. If you love the game, keep playing.
Bella Friesen to inbound for the Panthers. That shot up by Kelly Larson, no good. Rebounded by Maggie Johnson. Jenna, what did we call Maggie? Do you remember what we called Maggie Johnson last year? I'll have to ask her dad. I'll remember it.
She doesn't have her headset on.
Well, that's what I mean. I was asking.
Oh, well, it's Justin. But
no, I know. I asked Jenna, and then I saw she didn't have a headset, so then I said Justin.
I don't know. I can only think of Slammin' Sammy, but it's her dad.
Panthers with the ball on the right side.
Like the Terminator or something.
Well, we'll figure it out. She had a good one. I remember that.
We got a lot of season left. We'll figure it out. Good hustle there by
Maddie
Vitt.
Vitt with the steal. Under control. Sets it up. Nice decision by Maddie Vitt. They're going to get Addie Tim with a travel. It'll be Panther basketball. So I think they do have the scoreboard worked out. It's 3-0.
Yeah, that was a two-pointer.
Yep. So that was a two-pointer by Addie Tim, and then the free throw by Maddie Vitt earlier. Wildcats up 3-0. Here come the Panther.
I think we saw that travel on that first step down here for the Wildcats. I think that's pretty common with this offense.
We'd like to welcome Rob Derry to the broadcast.
Oh, Rob, watching. Thanks, Rob.
Rob, we have some.
Rob, get a mic check. Get a sound check. How we doing? Greg, too loud? Is he talking too much?
Well, I hear that all the time. Nice pass. Yeah. Nice play by the Panthers. Bella Friesen to Kelly Larson. Larson up and in. And just like that, the Panthers end within one. Inside to downtown Maya Brown, out to the Jolly Rancher. That nickname, Jolly Rancher, with a smooth left hand. Maybe a little ill-advised shot. Kaylin Jalowitz was nicknamed the Jolly Rancher last year by none other than Bobby D. Rob Derry.
Good defense
Said her
there.
jumpers as
nice
sweet as candy. Well, Rob, you're also going to like the jump shot of Addie Tim. I don't know if you were watching yet when she drilled that three. Her foot was on the line, but Addie Tim has a nice-looking three-pointer as well. Cats playing some defense. There's a tip by Jalowitz and jump ball between Vitt and Kelly Larson. It'll be River Falls basketball. Now in for the Wildcats, number 12, Abby Treichel. Abby Treichel, one of the few girls with her dad, was given a nickname back in Justin remembers him, Disco Dan Treichel.
Disco Dan.
Disco
Dan Treichel.
Was that rec league basketball or what?
It was. Nice move by the Jolly Rancher. Kaylin Jalowitz all the way to the rack. No good. Long rebound by Vitt.
What was Justin's nickname?
He was a bruiser.
He didn't have one.
00.
He was. I think we called him. You know what? We called him the Chief because Robert Parrish was 00.
Double zip.
We called him the Chief, is what we called him, and we still do. Little give and go action. Friesen from Larson, no good. Rebounded by the Wildcats. Wildcats up 3-2. 13 minutes left in the first half.
That's a nice rebound by Abby Treichel. Strong. She kept control of it.
Treichel for three, no good, out of bounds. It'll be Ellsworth basketball. Now in for the Wildcats, number 20, Ava Larson. She's a freshman.
Hey, Mel.
Yeah.
You see where I put my water?
I have one here for you.
I think it's way down there in the corner. I'll go get it for you.
No, we're good.
Here,
No,
just
I'll
take
get
that
it for
one.
you, buddy.
That's why I brought 4 of them.
I got to find out who 31 is. Anyway, I'll be back.
There's a 3-point attempt by Kelly Larson. No good. Rebounded by downtown Maya Brown and Ava Burkle. If Abigail Michaels' parents or Ava Burkle's parents are watching, let us know which one's number 10 on there. Panthers to take it out of bounds on the baseline. It's guarded by Ava Larson. Same play, different result. Downtown Maya Brown blocks it out of bounds.
That was fantastic.
Justin, you think they're going to run the same play?
Nope.
They did not. There's a 3-point attempt by Bella Friesen. No good. Panthers hitting the boards hard tonight. There's a runner off the backboard by Abigail Michaels. No good. Was that 15? Kelly Larson with the putback? I was looking down at the roster.
Yep.
Larson with the putback gives the Panthers the 4-3 lead. 12-12 remaining in the first half. Jolly Rancher with a nice left-hand feathery touch off the glass. Wildcats up by 1. Nice pressure D from Jalowitz up top. Can you go ask who the number 10s? There's 2 of them on the roster. See which one that one is. Sorry. Inside once again to Larson. That foul was on Kaylin Jalowitz. In for the Panthers now. Number 10, either Ava Burkle or Abigail Michaels. Melissa Wilson's down at the scores table figuring that one out for us. They ran the same play.
Yep.
31 up, no good. Rebounded. Nice strong rebound by Maya Brown. Kicks it over to Kaylin Jalowitz, and the Jolly Rancher's going to set up shop, Justin, for the Wildcats.
Yeah, looking good. She's getting some good penetration on these drives.
Ava Larson cranks one up in the lane, no good. That foul's on number 31. It'll be, looks like her first. Jalowitz will go to the line for 2 shots at the docket for the Wildcats. Number 0, Addie Tim, and number 3, Maddie Vitt. Maria Moran's going to go take a break for the Wildcats. Jalowitz's second shot, no good. And rebounded by Ava Burkle. Who's the number 10 for it? Is it Ava Burkle or is it Abigail Michaels?
There's 2 10s out there right now. Burkle is the non-varsity jersey, and Michaels is the other.
The one with the ball.
No.
Okay.
Michaels is the varsity jersey. So she's double rostered, or would be.
Does varsity have all the more colors on it or not?
Yeah, the varsity has the deep purple on the bottom of the
Seems like it'd be easier
short.
to just, there's a lot of numbers that you could use. Seems like it'd be easier to just have different numbers,
Yeah, but
I
you
don't
know they want to have their number.
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, Cheyenne doesn't have her
So
number.
Ava Burkle is, which one is she? Just
Ava Burkle.
No purple or purple?
No purple.
Okay.
Because she's a 10th grader.
Yep.
I hope this is as fun at home as it is here.
Yeah. And then Abigail Michaels has the purple.
Justin, nobody
All right,
asked
we're
you.
good. And then who's number 31?
The comments are coming in.
Her name
Figure
is
it out, crew, before the game.
Mary Preisler.
I did go down there and they said it was all good, and it obviously wasn't.
Is there really comments?
Mary Preisler.
Mary Preisler, number 31.
All right.
For the Panther.
Speaking of Mary Preisler is back in the game for the Panthers. 4-6, Wildcats up by 2, 10-20 remaining in the first half.
You know, I got to tell you, though, I was just talking to the Wildcat varsity girls, and they said, I was telling them how much time you guys have put in the last couple of days getting the broadcast ready and the BRC review and all that, and they're like, gosh, that's a lot of time. How much you guys get paid?
Oh, big bucks, huge bucks.
I said 0. I said, I even got to buy my own popcorn.
There was a guy named Kevin Westhouse that I got kind of suckered in. He gave me an autographed Rob Derry football.
No way.
Yep, so I got that.
What more could you
I got that going for me.
Yeah, that's
solid. You
So
bought me a Diet Mountain Dew today. So
yeah, there you go. Addie Tim for 3.
Oh, sweet.
Riptide from – that's Rip City from Addie Tim. Wildcats lead by 5, 9-4. Mary Preisler up, no good. Rebounded by Magdalena Papungatoa.
So have we changed our rules for this year? JV can have nicknames?
Well, Addie Tim's on varsity.
Well, she hasn't stepped on the court yet.
Justin.
Well, if they hit 2, if they're 2 for 2, or if they're shooting 67% from the three-point line, 10 minutes into their high school career, we'll give them a nickname. How about that?
Right, I'm in.
Kelly Larson for the Panthers there was scrappy. Getting
Long
the ball
rebound
back
by
to them.
Vitt. Battling from Panther Nyla Wilford. It'll be Wildcat basketball. Good hustle from Vitt and Wilford. Back in the game for the Panthers, number 25, McKenna Guard. She's got to tell the scores table first. Back in for the Wildcats, number 32, MJ Maggie Johnson. Without a doubt, the best shoes on the court, I would say.
What color would you say that is?
I'm going to go peach.
Peach.
Addie Tim, left-handed in the lane. Gets it to rattle home. Tim has 7. Wildcats have 11 total. They're up 7. 8:53 remaining in the first half, and the Panthers take a timeout. You want to check? Let's thank our sponsors.
Thank
you,
we
sponsors. Have a little.
Oh, you. Okay.
I mean, do you want to?
I'm just kidding.
Check it out. There you go.
Well, here we go.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your community bank.
Rob Derry, I'm reading your comments online, and your question was, doesn't Addie Tim's dad hold some sort of record for threes? So Addie Tim's dad is Sean Tim, and I'm not sure what kind of records he holds, but I know he was he used to fill it up from downtown for the Baldwin Woodville Blackhawks back in the day, and then he went to Morningside, played Division II basketball, and then I think he came back to the Falcons, if I'm correct. Justin is nodding yes.
I believe that is true.
We'll have to talk to Sean Tim. I know some of his history, but I did call him and I got the nickname approved, and he liked Riptide. Wildcats in a zone. Coach Walker going to a zone. Try to stop number 15, Kelly Larson. Kelly Larson's been active down on the block, Melissa.
She has been.
Well, coming up at the halftime of the varsity game, we'll have some halftime entertainment for you. We'll look at we'll have the ever popular Tell Mama segment. There's Larson inside, no good. Nice rebound by Tim. She kicks it to Vitt. Vitt down to Maggie Johnson. Johnson up and in. Count the hoop and the hack. Maggie Johnson will go to the line for one shot. Wildcats up by 9.
That was a nice pass by Maddie Vitt.
And you know what?
Right on the money.
Good pass. It also, it was one of those where almost when you're playing receiver or D-back in football, she got turned around, but she did a good job of controlling her body and laying it up in for 2. Free throw no good. Rebounded by Kelly Larson. So halftime of the varsity game, Melissa, we'll have the Tell Mama segment, and I'm excited about that. I got some questions for you.
Okay.
You're going to be surprised. We have a lady that wrote a letter in from Worthington, Minnesota.
Okay.
And then we had one from Schofield, Wisconsin, and they're dandies.
Nice pass.
Maggie Johnson down low, no good. Rebounded by Maddie Vitt. Maddie Vitt looked to pass, no good. It's going to be off Wilford's hands, and it'll be Wildcat basketball. And then after that, we'll have movie trivia sponsored by Tarnation Tavern. There's a lot going on at Tarnation Tavern this weekend.
Nice.
The brothers Peters are going to be in town.
They are
and their
not.
families, and we're going to go celebrate Mike Cayley's 50th birthday party.
Yes. Are they performing, or are they just going to be in the crowd?
They're coming up for the Vikings-Cowboys game.
Oh, so going to the game.
On
right?
Sunday, yes.
Yeah. That'll
then,
be a fun weekend.
But Firewater Gospel Choir is playing. Addie Tim.
At Tarnation?
At Tarnation at
Nice.
8 o'clock on Saturday night. Addie Tim with a nice runner in the lane. She has 9. And Wildcats up by 9.
How is Mike Cayley 50 years old? Wow. Happy birthday to Mike.
He's 50, but he's lived like 99 years.
Yeah, he's only 50. Rob, is that true? Is he only 50?
Number 10, she's wearing purple, so that's Abigail Michaels. Her first free
good.
throw up and good.
I got to tell you, I had lunch at Tarnation Tavern last Friday, and it doesn't sound like it would be good, but they were so good.
It's Charlie Cat hot chicken.
The bologna balls.
Those are pretty
So good. You got to try them.
Back in for the Panthers, number 10 wearing no purple down the side. That's Ava Burkle and number 15, Kelly Larson. Addie Tim all the way to the lane. She's going to be fouled. They called that foul on number 10. I'm not sure which one it was, but Addie Tim at the line for 2 shots. Oh, that foul was on Abigail Michaels. Tim's first free throw in and out. Well, Jordan Torres injured her ankle in practice on Sunday, so she's in a boot tonight. So the Wildcats will be down 1 player.
So sad.
Tim's next free throw, it looks like she'll be back fairly soon, though. Didn't sound like there was a break or anything.
Gosh, I hope so.
It sounded like she was going to be able to start practicing again Sunday.
Yeah.
Good. Hey, I got some intel from the one, the only, Paul Aderman. He says we should maybe change Maggie Johnson's name to the hay baler. Maggie,
you know what?
Maggie lives on a farm, for those of you that don't know.
Actually, no.
Out in the country.
You know, I remember what it was. It was the jackhammer.
The jackhammer.
It was the jackhammer. And I like the hay baler, though, too.
Yeah. And Addie Tim has a nickname in softball called AT.
Well, that's too
which
easy,
stands for
Addie.
always tougher. Always tougher, not Addie Tim. So just, we've...
Well, you can have 2 nicknames. She can keep that one for softball.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all good.
But AT's
too easy.
Nice hustle by Ava Burkle and Maddie Vitt. It'll be out of bounds. It'll be Panther basketball.
Just like MJ's too easy, right?
Well, I mean,
I get it.
It's not bad. It's kind of a sacrilegious nickname, though. I mean, there's only one.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Addie Tim for 3 from the right side. In and out, no good. Nice rebound in traffic by Kelly Larson. And they're going to call a foul on Maddie Vitt. Back in for the Wildcats, number 4, Kaylin Jalowitz. Go ahead, Melissa.
Something new this year, we're going to be rating the popcorn on a TikTok channel as we travel around the BRC in our non-conference games. And you can follow that TikTok channel at Benchwarmers Popcorn Reviews, or one word, rate the popcorn. So Benchwarmers Popcorn Reviews or rate the popcorn.
Fantastic.
Nice rebound of Kaylin Jalowitz, goes up, no good. Nice rebound by the jackhammer, Maggie Johnson. She lays it up and in. Wildcats up by 12, 5:31 remaining in the first half. Oh, Jalowitz, quick as a cat, steals the ball, steps on the line. It'll be Panther basketball. Back in for River Falls, number 12, Abby Treichel. Ava Burkle guarded by Maddie Vitt at the top of the key. Nice pressure defense. Good save there by Mary Preisler. There's a 3-point attempt by Burkle. No good. Rebounded by Preisler. She tries to kick it over to Larson, and they're going to get her with a travel call. Oh, I'm sorry. Wildcats got called with a travel call. It'll be Ellsworth basketball on the baseline. Ava Burkle goes all the way to the rack. She's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 shots.
This Ellsworth JV team has 7 players, so I would imagine as the game wears on, they might look a little more tired than our team with the depth that we have.
Burkle's first free throw attempt, no good, off the back iron, as Jordan Torres looks on in the doorway wearing her boot. Second one, no good. Do you expect a good crowd tonight, Melissa?
Yeah, I think there will be a good crowd for sure. I hope a lot of people come out. Boys basketball hasn't started yet, and so we're kind of the only game in town in the state right now.
The jackhammer, Maggie Johnson, shoots at baseline on the left side, no good. Rebounded by Ellsworth.
Already seeing a nice little student section for Ellsworth congregating. Some little kids coming in.
Nice little runner in the lane, 15-footer, good by number 31, Mary Preisler. That brings the Panthers back within 10. And that foul's going to be called on Maddie Vitt. It'll be 1-1. Panthers at the line. And back in the game now for Ellsworth, number 25, McKenna Guard. Back in for River Falls, number 0, Addie Tim, and number 20, Ava Larson. Once again, Burkle at the line for 1-1. First one good. She'll get a second opportunity, Melissa. Melissa, I saw in between working today, checking out a little social media, the girls varsity team was all over on social media promoting the game tonight.
They were. That was nice to see. Yeah. If you were following them on social media, you're going to definitely be reminded that they had a game tonight and that it was their opener.
You know who looks about 3 steps quicker from last year is Kaylin Jalowitz.
She does.
Looks a lot quicker and a lot smoother. Good to see the girls getting better. Burkle in the lane, no good, off the backboard. Long rebound by Addie Tim. She kicks it over to the Jolly Rancher, Kaylin Jalowitz. Inside to downtown Maya Brown. She gets her own rebound, padding some stats. It's going to be off Treichel's hand. It'll be Panther basketball. Nice hustle by Abby Treichel there underneath. Back in for the Wildcats, number 44, Magdalena Papungatoa. My favorite name to say of all time. Well, I tell you what, the Diet Coke that Ellsworth has here is fresh and crisp.
Really?
Yeah.
Good
Probably
to know.
one of the better Diet Cokes I've had.
Well, I'll have to get one of those
You
at
can tell
halftime.
when they're old and flat. This one is not. Treichel in the lane, no good. Nice hustle by Magdalena Papungatoa, but it hits the underneath of the backboard. It'll be Panther basketball. Wildcats up by 8, 18-10, 3:08 remaining in the first half. Coach Hannah Wackler's first head coaching job with junior varsity with River Falls. There's a three-pointer by the purple number 10, Abigail Michaels. That brings the Panthers back within 5, and they're right back in this one. They've scored 7 straight points, and they have the ball again. Panthers on a 7-0 run. Mary Preisler for 3, no good off the backboard. Good rebound by Papungatoa. She's got to keep that ball up high, Melissa.
Yeah, our rebounding definitely has improved since last year, I feel. What do you think, Justin?
Yeah, no, good. Getting up, getting the ball.
Jalowitz blows right by number 11, Tori Furhelm, and the Jolly Rancher hits one off the glass. Breaks the Wildcats scoring drought. Wildcats up by 7. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And we've got one of the super fans that's usually in the house at River Falls. Mr. Nelson is here to watch the girls. How sweet of him.
He made the 16-mile drive southeast.
How sweet of him to come cheer them
Nice
on.
rebound in the lane by Abby Treichel.
got Rich Larson here as well. He doesn't have a daughter who plays anymore, but he coached a lot of these girls, so fun for him to see this freshman group out on the court.
Good shot fake, good pass by Tim. Little shot fake by Jalowitz, and they little indecision gets has a little walk, and they caught her. Wildcats up by 7, 1:32 remaining in the first half. Wildcats still in a man-to-man. In for the Wildcats, number 20, Ava Larson. Number 4, Kaylin Jalowitz. 44, Magdalena Papungatoa, as number 11, Bella Friesen. 3 is no good.
Oh, good idea.
Larson's pass to Jalowitz, just a little strong, goes out of bounds. Abby Treichel also in for River Falls, and 0, Addie Tim. Nyla Wilford back in for the Panthers. Nice pass in from Preisler. Back out to Wilford. Rebounded by Jalowitz. 47 seconds remaining in the first half. She kicks it over to Addie Tim. Tim fires. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Rip City for Riptide. And the Wildcats are back up by 10. You know where I first heard Rip City? Was about
skateboarding.
16 years ago. That ball's going to sail out of bounds. An errant pass. Actually, it probably wasn't. The girl she tried to go back door. Just a little miscommunication. I was watching a Winona State, Bemidji State basketball game in about 2003-ish, 2004-ish, something like that. And the announcer was about 87. The PA announcer.
Oh, really?
And every time, and that was right around Winona State was. Well, both teams were pretty good. Bemidji State was good, too, in those years. Nice little layup up by Preisler. No good. Here comes the Jolly Rancher. Kaylin Jalowitz will be fouled. Wildcats will be not quite in the bonus. Ellsworth was 6 fouls. They'll take it out of bounds here at half court. The guy was about 87, and Winona State was kind of in their run where they were just dominant for about 3 or 4 years.
Hey!
Who hit that?
Ava Larson.
Ava Larson.
All right, Ava.
From downtown.
The bank is open.
And the Wildcats,
nice job,
with that shot, Melissa, take a 13-point lead into the half. Yeah, the guy would just quietly, too, would go, Rip City, every time. And Winona State hit a lot of threes.
Really?
You know, he said it about 14 times a game.
Oh, don't you wish you could go back and watch that broadcast now? A good half of basketball.
Yeah, well, we're going to take a little bit of a break, and we'll be back with the second half action in about 5 minutes.
Play an extra 2 minutes. We need to tell her. Other. So ideally 5 minutes.
Hey,
You want to be back?
Justin. So what we were just talking to the Ellsworth play-by-play guy, and he went to Winona State, and the announcer's name is Bryce Wilkerson.
Oh. Good old
The
Bryce.
legendary Bryce. I don't know if he's still with us. I hope he is. If he is, he's probably still calling Winona State Warrior basketball games.
GTS. Google that stuff. You'll find it out.
That foul is on number 4, Kalen Jalowitz. And the Panthers will take it out on the baseline. Yeah, Bryce Wilkerson. He always said, Rip City. If you're going to copy someone, copy a legend.
Right.
Rebounded by Addie Tim. Here come the Wildcats. The jackhammer was wide open on the left side. They passed it up. She went back door. Tim over to the Jolly Rancher. Caitlin Jalowitz. Sweet as candy from behind the arc. And the Wildcats are up by 16. They didn't give a full 18 minutes for the second half, did they? They shortened it up a little bit because it was 18 in the first half, and they started with 16. They're going to call that foul on Magdalena Papungatoa.
Well, I've been really bad on the clock tonight, but, yeah, I'm not 2 minutes off.
No, that was the second possession. It didn't take 3 minutes to do 2 possessions.
No, you're right. I was exactly 2 minutes off. So
Panthers with the ball.
Well, what is the
Bella
varsity?
Friesen.
Varsity's at 18.
Both of them.
Yeah, so I think they are 16.
They might be looking at the clock saying, hey, we need to get
No,
rolling here.
I think JV's at 16.
Okay.
I think we just went
Well,
18.
they messed up in the first half then because they had 18 minutes in the
Correct.
first half. I do know that.
Yeah.
In the lane from Friesen, no good. Here come the Wildcats. 14:27 remaining in the first half. Thanks for the popcorn, Melissa. Addie Tim from downtown, no good. Battling on the boards between Johnson and Larson, and Wilford comes down with it. It'll be Panther basketball. Larson with it at the top of the key. Over to Preisler. And she'll be fouled on the arm by Maggie Johnson. Got a little jackhammer action in there.
Greg, you're right. The Diet Coke is supreme. It's very good.
Crisp.
Very good.
Here I thought it was going to be fountain soda.
I
but
did
it's
too.
just in a bottle.
I did too.
Melissa, we found out you didn't have your headset on, but so the play-by-play guy for nice pass inside from Preisler to Abigail Michaels. No good, though. Bryce, what did I say? Oh, Bryce Wilkerson, luck of the draw, was the PA guy for Winona State because the play-by-play guy for Ellsworth was just coming and getting some of our stats. And he played at football at Winona State, and he said he's a legend.
Yeah, he's got the Winona State hat on even.
Oh, yeah. What are the odds of that?
That's a small world.
That's
I
a Rip
think.
City right there.
Rip City.
Preisler guarded by Johnson. She kicks it inside to Michaels. Michaels, a little left-handed scoop shot, no good. Rebounded by Larson, up, no good, but she'll go to the line for 2 shots. I think they're going to get Papungatoa. They're going to get Papungatoa, I think, with the foul.
Have we talked about the band being here? I mean,
Nope.
This is exciting.
They are.
I mean, I only see drums. Maybe it's just the drum corps, but
Percussion.
we're gonna have live music in the house tonight.
The percussion section is the best part of the high school band in my estimation.
You think so? Were you in the band?
I was not, but
No. Justin and I were in the band. Was Jenna in the band?
I can see Justin being a snare drum guy,
He was a trumpet.
Yeah.
like Louis Armstrong.
He played the trumpet.
There's one thing I was not very good at.
Drumming or trumpeting?
Trumpeting or drumming.
Jalowitz looking inside to Papungatoa. She's wheeling and dealing, kicks it back out. They're going to get a They're going to get number 15, Kelly Larson, with a hold on the arm. It'll be Wildcat basketball on the baseline. Coach Hannah Wackler barking some signals down the bench. Jalowitz to take it out of bounds. Number 20, Ava Larson, now in for the Wildcats. Jalowitz will take a break with the pink headband and the tight pony braid. The jackhammer wheeling and dealing down low, smooth as silk. Maggie Johnson up for two.
This little hook shot looked nice.
There's a three-point attempt by Bella Friesen, no good. Up and in. The putback by Mary Preisler. 12:18 remaining in the second half. Wildcats up 31-15 with the ball. Maria Moran back in for River Falls. Addie Tim goes to her right, kicks it back out to Maggie Johnson, just inside the line, no good, and rebounded by Larson. Little backdoor cut by Preisler. Her layup no good, rebounded by Moran. Johnson to Tim, no good. Nice rebound in traffic by Papungatoa. And they're going to get Larson with another hack on the arm. Now in for Ellsworth, number 25, McKenna Gard, and number 10, Ava Burkle.
The River Falls High School student section starting to show up a little bit. We've got Lincoln in the doorway, just waiting for his friends to join him for the cheering section.
Nyla Werford with the steal, and coast to coast, Nyla Werford puts the Wildcats back within 14. 11:25 remaining in the second half. Wilford gets away with a push, no call. Stolen by Friesen. Friesen to Wilford. Wilford with back-to-back buckets. That was a steal by Ava Burkle. And just like that, the Panthers are trying to creep back into this one. There's a steal by Moran. And Bella Friesen says, we're stealing it back. Who was that Panther basket by, Melissa? I was looking down at the roster.
Oh, I don't know.
That's all right.
I was looking at you.
Moran to Ava Larson, no good. Rebounded by Preisler. Preisler to Wilford. She goes through the lane, and that's going to be out of bounds on number 25, McKenna Gard. Back in for the Wildcats, number 12, Abby Treichel. And number 5, Riley Dubois, making her first appearance of the night. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's about 10 and a half minutes left in this game. We'll take a short break, and then we'll get out of this link, and then we'll go back and then fire up the varsity action. We should be back online about, I don't know, probably we'll have to see when the game ends, but if time permits, we will have a pregame interview with Ellsworth head coach Jason Janke, and along with his daughter and star player Molly Janke from Ellsworth. Molly Janke making some preseason all-state teams, and stuff before the season. She's a heck of a player. She averaged 19 points and 10 rebounds a game last year as a sophomore. She's a 6-foot guard, good player.
Good athlete. And that was recorded ahead of time, right, Grade?
Yes. Technically, we did it yesterday.
Afternoon.
Yeah, technically this afternoon. But,
Okay.
But officially it was yesterday. But we used tonight.
Yes.
We used those.
Yes.
There's a steal by Friesen. We did it during the middle of the school day during Molly's, they had study hall.
Oh, nice.
It was Excel class, but I think that's like a study hall here.
Yeah, nice. That was nice for them. Take some time to do that for the broadcast.
Yeah. Riley Dubois with the ball. That pass is tipped by Larson and stolen by Burkle. And Maria Moran's going to be called with the foul. Maria's wearing number 15 tonight. I didn't even need to look down at her number because I know her.
Oh, yeah, you're
Her
right.
mom, Pat and Lori. Her mom, Lori, owns Lori's Day Spa.
Yes. Already got a couple of my Christmas gifts there.
Yes. Jump ball between Larson and Guard. It'll be Wildcat basketball. Wildcat still up 10, 9:54 remaining in the second half. Oh, there's a lot more. There's quite a few. The Bandit's going to be
Nice
big.
pass.
Nice rebound in traffic by Preisler from Ellsworth. She falls down, going to get called with a travel. It's going to be loud in here tonight, Melissa, for the varsity game.
It is. It's always nice when the pep band comes out. It gives it a different feel. I work at the University of Wisconsin River Falls, and our pep band has been in a lot of athletic events, and it's gotten more, I think, more students there, more people excited about sports. Students get excited to be there.
Improves the atmosphere about 190 million %.
It's great. Yeah.
Gallup to the left hand, back to Moran. Moran over to Larson. Larson from just inside the line. And that puts the Wildcats up by 12.
That was a two-pointer.
Just inside the line.
All right.
Larson tickles the twine, puts the Wildcats back up by 12. 9:13 left in the second half. Wildcats still in their man-to-man defense, Melissa. Nice cut, nice pass. Back out to McKenna Guard. Off the backboard. The bank is open in Ellsworth. Guard with 2 brings the Panther within 10. Burkle gets away with a body block. But number 11, Bella Friesen, does not. They get her called with a reach-in. Back in for the Panthers, number 31, Mary Preisler, and number 12, Nyla Wilford. Jalowitz to bring it out of bounds for the Wildcats. In for River Falls, Jalowitz, Brown, Moran, Larson, and Treichel. And Treichel's going to come take a short break. Back in for her, number 44, Magdalena Papungatoa. Melissa, I think Addie Tim's probably taking a break here in the second half. She might get some action in the varsity game. So
She played well in her high school debut.
Do you know she did? Justin, do you know they can only play one, like 3 halves? 3 halves.
Yeah, they can play 3 halves. Meaning she'd be available for the entire game if she doesn't step out here.
Yeah.
In the second half.
Correct.
So number 10, Abigail Michaels, is at the line for 2 shots. Michaels is going to try to bring the Panthers back to within 8. She does. She gets the first one to go. 8:26 remaining in the second half. Second one no good. Maya Brown goes up for the rebound. It's tipped, but hits off her hand at the last second. It'll be Ellsworth basketball. And the aforementioned Addie Tim is back in the game for the Wildcats. They ran the same inbound play and same result. Bella Friesen off the glass. Ellsworth cuts it to 7.
How many points do they have off that play? 6 or 8?
At least 6.
Yeah, at least 6.
Nice little give and go from Papungatoa to Jalowitz. Back out to Larson. Larson kind of throws up a prayer. Her prayer's answered because she's fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots. Todd Strop just walked in the building. Ava Larson at the line for 2 shots. Her first one knocks it down. Back in for Ellsworth, number 15, Kelly Larson. Downtown Maya Brown has a leg sleeve on. on one leg, not the other one.
Usually when you see that, you see another player with the other half, but I haven't seen that in this squad.
Larson down low, guarded by Papungatoa. Back out to Burkle. No good. Nice rebound in the lane once again by Kelly Larson. Kelly Larson's battled on the boards tonight, Melissa. Geez, that's already gone?
I just put it in my other cup.
Oh, got ya. I'm like, holy smokes.
My Diet Coke is empty, folks. It's because I put it in my other cup.
That's
I'd like to drink out of a straw.
That's a thirsty color analysis.
Color analysis.
Kelly Larson's at the line. Ellsworth in the bonus, 1-1.
You know what happens this weekend, Greg, other than Mike Cayley's 50th birthday party at Tarnation Tavern?
I do not.
It is the Wisconsin Gun Deer Opener.
Do you go hunting?
I do not, but my better half does.
I do.
I was pretty sure that I thought you did hunt.
I hunt turkeys.
Turkeys, that's right.
In the spring, not in the fall. Yeah, so
That's when your tag is?
yes, usually. So lots of excitement around our house. And I saw on social media that the local cafe in Ellsworth, Sawyer Joe's, great cafe if you've never been there. It's awesome.
I have been there.
They open up at 4 a.m.
Whoa.
on Saturday for those hunters that want to have a hearty breakfast before they go out to
Sure.
their tree stand.
And why wouldn't you?
A good hearty breakfast.
It's $9 for
Do you know-
4 different breakfast
do you know
options and coffee.
Do you know who one of the best solo deer processor meat deer processor is in River Falls?
Dan Trickle.
Yes,
Yes.
Disco Dan Trickle.
Disco
That's
Dan?
Addie Trickle's dad.
Yeah. When I had a bear tag a few years ago, we had him slated to process it if
Addie
I
Tim
got
in
one.
the lane, up, no good. Nice
Nice
rebound
rebound. There you go.
by Abby Trickle. Speaking of Disco Dan, his daughter just had a rebound and a putback, and that puts the Wildcats back up by 10. That's a big bucket for Coach Wackler and the Wildcats. 7:14 remaining. Downtown Maya Brown with a hard foul. Everybody's okay. And Abigail Michaels will go to the line for 2 shots. Yeah, Ellsworth was creeping back. If they would have had those 2 free throws from Larson, they would have cut it to 6. But just like that, back up to 10. And Michaels' first free throw in and out. Maya Brown with the rebound.
River Falls has almost more fans here than Ellsworth, minus the band.
Must have been all that social media marketing that the varsity team did.
The girls did. That's right.
I don't know if they call them friends on Instagram. What do they call it? Friends
Followers.
or followers?
Followers.
I have a new.
Same with TikTok.
I have a new follower, and I'm a new follower of Lily Burke.
Nice.
Yeah,
Lillian.
just happened today. I didn't even know she knew who I was.
Oh, she knows who you are, Greg. She just thinks you're paid for this gig.
Oh yeah, nice shot by Wilford. Up and in. Wilford's having a heck of a second half. That pulls the Panthers back within 8, 6:15 remaining in the second half.
This JV game tonight started at 5:45. Will most of them start then? Or do they start earlier or later? Do we know this?
They usually are at 5:45,
They
but
are?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know why they don't start them at 5:30. Just gives you a little extra time,
Yeah, because this varsity game tonight starts at 7.
which
And-
is going to be.
No, I think tonight's is 7:15.
It's
Okay.
tonight is 7:15.
Okay.
Are they usually 7 or 7:15, Justin?
7:15, I believe. So
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and most of theirs are 5:45.
Okay.
So.
Perfect. Thank you. He's our.
Well, I guess it was okay
Residents.
that I put the game started at 7 because that's when about the broadcast will go on anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody can see all the pregame action that Justin Wilson put together for us.
For sure.
Not much today, but we'll get better. We'll get more.
Maddie Vitz pass inside to Maya Brown. A little errant. Oh,
Little hop, skip, and a jump there.
Jump.
They're going to call that foul on Maya Brown. And Abigail Michaels will be at the line for 2 shots. Wildcats with 10 fouls. They're in the double bonus. Back in for River Falls, number 32, Maggie Johnson. In for Ellsworth, number 25, McKenna Guard. Also in for the Wildcats, number 15, Maria Moran.
You know, this Wildcat varsity squad and JV squad usually played in a tournament in Red Wing over the Thanksgiving holiday, which isn't happening this year. So,
And that's been for as many years as I can remember.
which is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a different feel here for these girls coming into the Thanksgiving break next week, where they won't be playing basketball in Red Wing like those before them.
They always played Goodhue, too. Larson in the lane, no good. Rebounded by Burkle. Burkle guarded by Vitt. Larson and Maggie Johnson battling on the block. They're going to get Larson with a travel.
Good help by Moran.
5:13 to go. Wildcats up by just 7. They had a 16-point lead at the break. Ellsworth chipping away. Addie Tim over to Moran. Moran kind of loses the handle, but nice hustle by Maddie Vitt. And she'll be fouled by Burkle trying to reach over to secure the jump ball. Panthers just 4 fouls here in the second half. Wildcats taking it out of bounds at the half-court line. Nice catch by the jackhammer, Maggie Johnson. They're going to get Burkle with a foul, and Maddie Vitt's going to go to the line for 2 shots. These are 2 big free throws, Melissa. Well, speaking of the varsity game last year, it was about at about the 4 or 5 minute mark. I think River Falls was down by about 11 points, and then they battled back and ended up winning by 2.
That was a fun game. That's when you want to go back and rewatch once in a while.
That's right.
At least the second half.
Vitt's free throws no good. Good hustle by Abby Treichel. And Nyla Wilford will be coming in for the Panthers. They miss her. The refs missed her.
All of the Benchwarmer broadcast games can be
hey, Lily Burt.
Can be viewed later.
You got a new follower on Instagram. You know who that is?
This guy.
As of today.
Yeah. Lillian. Here they come. Our varsity squad and coaches coming up. Ready to take the floor here when this JV game is over.
Coach Stick and Coach Melstrom. How are you doing?
Good luck, coaches.
Good luck. Abby Treichel to take it out. Maddie Vitt running the point for the Wildcats. 4:31 remaining in the game. Well, the clock hadn't started quite yet. Abby Treichel hard to the rack. Blocked by Guard. Good steal by Treichel. Over to Moran. Nice hands by number 12, Abby Treichel.
Let's slow it down here a little bit and get
working around.
Nice long possession.
Treichel from about 16 feet, no good. Nice pass by Maria Moran. Good dribble drive by Maria. Nice pass. Back in for the Panthers, number 10, Abigail Michaels.
I know.
Also back in for the Wildcats, number 44, Magdalena Papungatoa. Freezing into Kelly Larson, and Friesen's going to set up shop for the Panthers. Wildcats still in the man-to-man. There's a steal by Maddie Vitt. She's going to go coast to coast, defended by Wilford. They're going to get her with a foul on the floor, and Vitt will go to the line for 1-and-1. There's one of our sponsors for this year, Jeff Pizzi, owner of River Ridge Builders. thanks to River Ridge Builders for sponsoring this season and allowing us to get a bunch of cool graphics that we'll have for the varsity game. I think you're going to like to see all that stuff.
Yeah, huge name. Thanks to him, and we're going to see some fun stuff this year.
Maria Moran on Larson.
It's a 5-point ball game.
And just like that, Ellsworth is down by just 5, 36-31, 3:14 remaining in the game. Moran from about 10 feet on the corner, no good. Nice rebound by the jackhammer, Maggie Johnson, with the rebound and the little 6-foot jumper fall away. That's a big bucket, puts the Wildcats back up by 7.
Maggie did a great job after that pass, just getting in the weak side position to get that rebound and in the bucket.
They're going to get Maria Moran with a hack on the arm. Number 10, Abigail Michaels, will go to the line for 2 shots. Once again, Wildcats in the double bonus. Kaylin Jalowitz will enter the game here after this shot. Michaels cuts the lead down to 6. So in for the Wildcats here for the stretch run, it's Johnson, Jalowitz, Popungatoa, Tim, and Vitt. And Ellsworth Panthers take a timeout. And let's hear from our sponsor. Or do we have music, or is it just yeah, let's check it out. Let's check out the slide. Or we can hear from First National Bank too.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your community bank.
Well, Ginny Edwards, I see you chimed in on the chat section down there. I came down to have some breakfast at the table this morning, and I forgot you guys were closed on Tuesday. I had to go down to your competitor. And I do like the River Falls Family Restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
But there's something about the table, too.
Is that the Kinney Cafe?
Or Kinney Cafe,
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
Kinney
oh,
Cafe.
Yeah.
But the table is my favorite.
Yeah, it's my favorite, too. Those cinnamon rolls, whew, nothing better.
I like to try to support all. Oh, there's a nice defensive play by Bella Friesen. She's going to try to go coast to coast, and she does. And that puts the Panthers back within 3. 2:30 left in the ball game. This thing was a blowout on the first half. Maddie Vitt takes a ill-advised shot in the lane. Panthers rebound it. There's a 3-point attempt by Michaels, no good. Nice rebound by Tim.
All right, let's slow it down here.
Jalowitz
let's get a
with the ball.
nice possession. Take 2 minutes and 6 seconds off the clock, and you win.
Nice.
Nice pass from Jalowitz to Vitt. No good. No good. Nice hustle by Popungatoa. She tries to kick it back to Vitt. No good. I can't really hear myself in my headsets very well. There. Ooh, that's good. One. There, we're good right there.
It's real good.
Now it's a little low again. Ellsworth down by 3, 1:43 left in the ball game. There's a steal by the Jolly Rancher, and Kaylin Jalowitz with a smooth left hand off the glass. That puts the Wildcats up by 5, 1:30 left in the ball game. That was a big play by the Jolly Rancher. Wilford in the lane, no good. I think he's going to get Vitt with a foul.
Yeah, she's raising her hand. I couldn't see what happened.
It looked like she just hit the ball up, but yeah, I guess he did.
She looked guilty of something.
Bella Friesen will be at the line for 2 shots. Panthers down by 5, 1:20 left in the ball game. First shot, no good. River Falls varsity girls sitting here right to my left. The Panther varsity girls are over in the corner on the northeast side of the gymnasium. Did you know that was northeast, Melissa?
Yes,
Second one
I
good.
did. I'm pretty good with that.
With directions?
Yeah, I am. I'm pretty good.
Probably
with
from your hunting day, your turkey hunting days.
that. Not every hunter is good with directions.
Yeah, I'm not. I am terrible.
Jalowitz guarded by Friesen. Over to Larson. Back to the Jolly Rancher. The Jolly Rancher with a floater in the lane. No good. She gets her own rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to be, I think, River Falls. Ellsworth possession.
I thought it was River Falls too.
Where do you see?
Oh, it's the bonus.
Yeah,
They're not keeping track of possession up there.
Okay.
Okay, let's go here, Cats.
I'm going to have to do that
50 seconds?
manually in the varsity game. That foul is going to be called on number 12, Nyla Wilford. And Magdalena Papungatoa will go to the line for 1-1. Wildcats up 4, 44 ticks remaining on the clock. First free throw, no good. Rebounded by Wilford. And they're going to call a foul there on Abby Treichel. That was light, but Wilford's going to go to the line for 2 shots. This game's going to get tighter than a snare drum in the Ellsworth pep band. Treichel and Papungatoa down low for the Cats. And Wilford at the line for 2 shots. First one, no good off the front iron. Good crowd filtering in for the varsity game here that will begin in probably about 25 or so minutes. Second one, no good. Nice rebound by Treichel. Good-looking rebounder, that number 12, Abby Treichel.
Strong arms, strong hands.
She jumps well, too. Treichel kicks it back out to Jalowitz. I think she was going for Papungatoa, but we'll take it. Jalowitz is going to be fouled on the arm by number 11, Bella Friesen.
Took about 20 seconds off the clock. 23 seconds left.
23.2 seconds remaining. Wildcats up 4. And Kaylin Jalowitz at the line for
Double bonus.
2 shots. The Jolly Rancher has a nice stroke on the free throw line, Melissa.
It's a big bucket here. Secure 2 possessions.
Oh, look good. Look good.
Kaylin Jalowitz
Nice job.
knocks down 2 big free throws for the Wildcats. They're up 6, 19 seconds remaining.
Nice defense.
They're going to get Jalowitz with a foul, and Bella Friesen's going to go to the line for 2 shots. I'm not so sure that wasn't just solid defense and Friesen fell down, but the Panthers will take it, and Friesen goes to the line for 2 shots. Panthers haven't been too effective from the line today. Friesen's going to try to get her second one.
I think that might have been Jalowitz's 5th foul.
Papungatoa tries to save it. She steps on the line. It'll be Panther basketball. 8.1 seconds remaining. Wildcats up 6, and Ellsworth calls a timeout. It's a 2-possession game, however you slice it. Wildcats led by 16 at the half on an Ava Larson 3-pointer right before the buzzer. Ellsworth has been chipping away ever so slightly. Got it within 3, and so far that's as close as they could get. Wildcats up here 6 with 8 seconds remaining in the ball game. And like I said before, we're going to, after this, at the conclusion of this game, we're going to shut down, and we're going to, if you want to watch the varsity game, you're going to have to go back into the River Falls Sports YouTube channel and then click on the varsity link. And it'll take us about 5 or so minutes to get going. And we'd like to thank River Ridge Builders and owner Jeff Pizzi for their sponsorship of all River Falls girls basketball broadcasts this season. Thanks, Jeffrey, and thanks to First National Bank. Their logo stays up on the lower left because they've been a partner of the River Falls Sports YouTube broadcasting group since its inception, and that's been for at least about 8 to 9 years, I believe.
They scored off it again.
Nice inbound play by the Panthers again. Larson up and good for 2. Addie Tim runs the clock out wisely on the baseline, throws it in right before the 5-second hits. And there's your final. River Falls wins by 4, 42-38. And and Coach Hannah Wackler is 1-0 in her coaching career. Good job, Hannah. Good job, Wildcats. We're going to shut this one down and get ready to rip for the varsity game. We'll be back in about 10 minutes